Good morning, second grade. I hope you guys turned in both assessments that you had the last couple of days. I have to have those in order to put a grade in the grade book for you guys, okay? So if you haven't done those yet, make sure you do those today. Okay, because there's not a whole lot to do today. All right, so today we've been talking about multiplying, and we've done it by repeated addition. We have done it um, by skip counting. So today we're going to be doing it by equal groups, okay? Making equal groups. Okay, so today we're multiplying by making equal groups. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to act it out, then we're going to draw it, and then we're going to write it, okay? So my first example is this. It says 3 groups of 2. 3 groups of 2. So 3 groups of 2. So I'm going to act that out. So I'm going to have 3 groups. 1, 2, 3 groups. Okay, and I want 2 in every group. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so now I have 3 groups of 2. 1, 2, 3. And each one has 2 in it. Okay, so 3 twos is what? 2, 4, 6. 3 twos is 6. Makes 6 cubes altogether. Now that I've acted it out, let's draw it out. Okay, so I need to make 3 groups. 1, 2, 3, and I need 2 in every group. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so I have 3 groups. 1, 2, 3, and there's 2 in every group. That is 3 twos. So 3 times 2. That's 3 twos. Equals 2, 4, 6. Equals 6. Okay. Now I skip counted by 2 still to do that, but you can count them individually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you need to do that. Okay, so this is our new form of to show a multiplication problem. Now, this is not the ideal way that you want to continue to be very fluent with your multiplication. Okay, you're not going to be very quick doing it like this, drawing it out, but you do need to be able to demonstrate, to show what it looks like. Okay, what does that actually look like when we have multiplication? Okay, so just as a refresher, I want to show you what because your IXL tomorrow is going to kind of show this. I want to show you what a repeated addition sentence would look like that would go with this. So that's 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals what? 6. Because I have 2 plus 2 plus 2. So that's 3 twos. Okay. Now, for your IXL tomorrow, it's going to show you, I think it's the IXL that's tomorrow, it's going to show you the repeated addition and the multiplication sentence that goes with it. Today, we're just going to focus on the multiplication sentence that goes with your picture. Okay, so that was my first example. All right, let's do another one, but this time we're going to do it on our paper. Okay, this time we're going to do it on our paper. Now, that's the back side. So we're going to look at this paper. Let's look at number 1. Now, I know it doesn't really have any numbers here, so we kind of have to fill it out ourselves. So for number 1, we're going to do 2 groups of 5 wheels. We're going to do 2 groups of 5 wheels. Okay, so I have my blocks, and I'm going to make 5 groups. I'm sorry, 2 groups. 1, 2. I got 2 groups, and I've got to have 5 in every group. So 2 groups, and I need 5 in each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 here now. 3 over here. 4 and 5. So now I have 2 groups of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have 5 here and 5 here. That's 2 groups of 5. So that is 5 10 blocks altogether. So 2 groups of 5 makes 10 altogether. All right, so 2 times 5 wheels equals 10 wheels. Okay, now you have to draw it out. We acted it out. Now we're going to draw it out. So I need 2 groups. One, two. There's my 2 groups. And pardon my drawing. I'm trying to hold the phone and draw at the same time. Okay, so my 2 groups, and I'm going to put 5 wheels in each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is one group of 5. I got to make one more group of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you want to draw actual wheels, you can, but I'm just going to draw circles. Okay, so that 2 groups, 1, 2, and there's 5 in each group, showing that there are 10 wheels. Okay, all right, I'm going to do one more on this side. All right, this time, let's see, it's buttons. Let's do 5 groups of 2. So it's the same numbers. We had 2 groups of 5, but this time I'm saying 5 groups of 2. So let's see how that looks different. All right. So this time I need 5 groups. So I got my cubes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I have my 5 groups, and I want 2 in every single one of them. So there's 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. All right. So that is 5 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it has 2 in every single one of them. Do you see how it looks a little different? Before I had 2 groups of 5, and now I have 5 groups of 2. Now let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. But guess what? It's still 10, because remember the commutative property when we talk about multiplication, no matter which order those factors are in, it's still going to give me the same product. Product being the answer. Remember, these are the factors, product. So 5 times 2 equals 10. Okay, so 2 times 5 is 10, but also 5 times 2 is 10. Now I need to draw that picture out. So I need 5 groups. 1, 2, maybe my group's too big. 3, 4, and 5. So I got my 5 groups, and I'm going to put 2 in every group. And they're buttons. So you can draw actual buttons, or you can just do what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to draw circles. Okay. So same product, which is the answer to a multiplication problem, but different illustration that's going to go with that. All right. So I want you're guys going to do the last 2. I'm going to give you the numbers. For this one, I want you to do 4 groups of 3 hearts. Okay. And then on this one, I want you to do 3 groups of 4. So you're flipping it again. Okay. And I will send these to your parents also. I'll take a picture of this and I'll send it to your parents in case you didn't get that written down in time. Okay, so you're going to get some objects and you're going to act them out first. Then you're going to draw them. Okay, and then you're going to write the multiplication sentence that goes with it, just like I did up here. All right, now let's look at how the back is different. Okay, the back is a little different. Okay, of course, number 5 is not different. But this time, we're going to get a picture, and we're going to have to make something to go with it. Okay, so let me draw my picture. looking at this picture, okay, so this time I got the picture first, and then I'm going to write the group numbers. How many groups do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 groups of how many crackers? How many is in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 in each group. So 4 groups of 5 crackers is how many crackers? Well, let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20. So that makes 20 crackers altogether. So 4 times 5 is 20. All right. Now, this looks a little different. They took away some stuff. I'm still going to draw a picture first. Pardon my drawing. Again, I'm trying to hold that phone and do it at the same time. It's really hard. Okay, I'm going to draw this picture. Those kind of look like buttons, don't they? But anyways. All right, how many groups do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. Okay, so they just kind of took away a couple of the steps. I have 5 groups of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Of 4, okay, equals how many? Okay, we got to count them. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Now, don't expect that most of you will probably know how to count by 4s, and that's okay. Okay, do not feel like just because I was able to count by 4s that you need to be able to do that, okay? We haven't done 4 multiplication facts yet, so go ahead and you can count individually. Just put 4 in your head to start. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so 5 times 4 is 20. Looking at these pictures, they're very similar. Okay, it's showing the commutative property. Okay, I have 4 groups of 5 here, but here I have 5 groups of 4. Now they equal the same problem, but notice the picture is not the same. Okay, so make sure when you are drawing it out, the picture does matter. Now, the product's going to be the same. The answer is going to be the same, but the picture does matter. The picture's got to demonstrate the equation. Okay? So, I'm going to give you 2 more pictures, and I'm going to have you write them out. Okay? So, I'm going to draw 2 more pictures. And they may not be the prettiest pictures, but I'm going to draw those out for you. Let me make sure it's not the same as before. All right, there's your first picture, and I want you to write the multiplication sentence that goes with that. Okay, now the reason that the blank is longer is that in the classroom we would have created it with people, and we would be writing, 4 times 5, 5 times 4 people and stuff like that, but it's a little different, so don't worry about the fact that that is a little bit longer. All right, so that's the first one. Ooh, this picture ain't looking so pretty. It's really hard to write while holding something. Should try it sometime. All right. All right, so there's my second picture. So I have 2 pictures. Again, I want you to write the multiplication sentence for those. And again, I'm going to send this picture of this to your parents so that you have those problems, so that you can go back and look at those if you weren't able to get those drawn quick enough. Or you can pause the video and get that done. All right, you guys have a blessed day. All right, love you guys. Bye.